Today, I will be talking about the new Piggy Book 2 trailer and 5 things that you might have missed. Before we start our list, make sure that you are subscribed and also hit that like button if you'd like to see more Piggy related news in the future. But before we could really talk about the new Piggy trailer, we need to watch it. And I've just decided to record my live reaction. As it sits right now, we are 60 seconds away from it premiering. And there are only, 56,000 people in the chat. Watch this. Watch me fly by in the comments. There he goes, there I am, I'm flying. I just flew by, gone, done. So yeah, we're just sitting here, we're gonna watch this together. We're gonna see what it's like, man. We're gonna see this new trailer, here we go. 10 seconds, 9, over 100,000 people watching right now. 2, 1, and here we go. Let's see what we got. Sneaky, dramatic. There's Doggy. That was Doggy. Okay. There's Zizzy. Oh, she's ready to fight. Zizzy's ready to fight. Dude, what is this? What is this? Where are we? This is like some kind of weird looking lab. Ah! What? Who was that? Oh no! Wait a minute. Was that TSP? That's George? Or maybe somebody else. Oh boy. Here we go. What do we got? Okay, that's Pony. Okay. What do we got here? Oh, I saw Bunny. Bunny popped up. Oh my god. Is that the cure? Is that the potion? The thing that we've been looking for this whole time? Watch somebody come up and just knock it off the table. Oh, and that's the end. That was all there was to it. There we go, that was the trailer. Now that we've seen the trailer, let's talk about some things that you might have missed while watching it. We will sort this list by the order it appeared in the trailer. Number 1, Doggy. One of the first cutscenes in the trailer is when the camera flashes back to Doggy standing in the uniform in what looks like an alleyway. He's holding what looks to be a selfie stick and is seemingly content without worry. Then the camera switches back to the hallway. What you might have missed here is the alleyway that the Doggy was standing in is the exact same alleyway that was in the Chapter 3 cutscene when our character talks to Doggy before leaving for the woods in Chapter 4. We know from the first Piggy, though, that the Chapter 4 is where Doggy turns evil. Seeing as how he was wearing a uniform in this scene, and in the Chapter 3 cutscene he talks about his being on his day off and not wearing a uniform, we know that Doggy was at the gallery and knew about the alleyway in the back because he'd been there before, in this scene. This scene was taken from a time before the Piggy of events unfolded, when he was wearing his uniform. The question that remains is, why is this information relevant? And is this the end of Doggy? Does this perhaps mean that part of the Piggy Book 2 will take place in the past? Number 2, Wolfie. In the third camera flash within the trailer, we see a mysterious wolf character holding a gun. The character fires the gun at someone or something before the scene flashes back to the hallway. The speculation here is that this could very well be the first indication of what TSP looks like. However, doing a bit of research, I've come to the conclusion that this wolf character is actually a good character, much like Zizzy or Pony, that of whom we haven't met yet. Wolfie is actually based off of Wendy Wolf in the Peppa Pig series, and is a friend of Danny Dog, aka Doggy in Piggy. Maybe this is why she joined the cause, because she wanted to fight the infected and avenge her fallen friend, Doggy. Number 3, the pig on the ship. In the fourth camera flash, you see a pig on a ship wearing a hat. At first, you may make the mistake that this pig is actually George or another Piggy character. I know I did. But at a closer look, you see that this pig is actually Grandpa Piggy. The timeline is a bit loosely translated here, as it could be where Grandpa Pig is currently, which explains why he wasn't in the first Piggy story. He's the only Piggy family character that is even missing from the shop. He was on the ship when all of this happened. The weird thing is, though, this pig looked to be much younger than Granny Pig, which would indicate that this was a look back in the past. We do know, however, that this pig is indeed Grandpa Pig because of the resemblance it has from the Grandpa Pig in the Peppa Pig show. Both are wearing blue and a blue hat. In the Peppa series, Grandpa Pig's hat has an anchor on it, which is indication of him being a sailor. What this means is that we may finally see Grandpa Pig in Piggy Book 2. Whether he will be infected or not, though, still remains to be seen. Number 4, Bunny. For a split second in the trailer, Bunny flashes on the screen, followed by a loud, high-pitched noise. In movies, that noise is usually highlighting something important, or something that is evil. What this tells us is that Bunny will be making a return in the new Piggy Book 2 game. If you thought Bunny or even Doggy had died, you might want to reconsider this. If you remember, when we did see Bunny and Doggy at the end of chapter 12, it was as if they weren't real. What if we had just imagined them? What if they were memories and the real Doggy and Bunny was still out there? We don't know what happens to the infected after they become infected. We also still don't even know what happened to Bunny either after we left her in the metro. I feel Book 2 will 100% have the answer to this. Number 5, the potion at the end. Everyone's question when watching the end of the trailer and seeing the potion on the counter, is that the cure? Before we have time to speculate though, an infected Piggy character pops up in the doorway. Who is this infected character, and why are they guarding this potion? I personally think that this potion is the cure, or is one that is a prototype that could lead them down the correct path to one. Why else would it be guarded? The question of who is guarding it though requires a bit more research. Looking at the doorway, we know that the pig guarding the door is a young piggy, simply because of how tall they are standing in the doorway. This leaves us with 2 options, Penny or George. There is rumors out there running around that this could indeed be baby Alexander, which is George's younger brother, but Minitoon himself stated that baby Alexander wasn't going to be in the game. If you look closely, you might also notice that the Piggy character coming from right has nothing in their right hand. Anytime we've seen an infected character in the game, they've always had some sort of weapon in their right hand. Furthermore, when playing the memory chapter, you get to play as George. And if you come up to a Piggy, also known as Penny, you'll see that Penny is actually quite taller than George. Couple that with the end of the chapter when you see George himself turning evil, and we can conclude that George is indeed the one who is guarding the potion at the end. George, after all, did come in contact with the infected, as his family went home after testing the cure Mr. P had given them. It was then when George was spooked away because his family was crazy. But what if he didn't get away unscathed? This means at some point George will turn on us too. I'd be interested in hearing your theories on this as well, and we'll be looking to include some of the best ones in a video in the future. There are some more things that I have found in this short trailer that I'd love to talk about, and I'll be doing another video on that soon. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you don't want to miss it. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, I'll see you all later.